gotta screw loose. I'll work all night if it's what I gotta do. Who needs sleep when the caffeine's brewed? I don't fatigue, I just have to move. I don't work with others, they just slow me down and my progress suffers. It's not you, it's me, but really I just work much better when I'm free. I don't do things for the hell of it, I do things that I do for the benefit. I make moves that'll make me relevant. I've been telling them, you just gotta work hard, play hard, punch that race card, move fast, take charge, do that, make art, move past fake cards, lose that hate card, and never give up when the gun goes, race starts. I won't stop, I'm here to get...
Hello and welcome to another edition of the Marko Yamashita Show. I am your host, Marko Yamashita, and I am still very under the weather with all my allergies that are kicking in. So please excuse me if I do sound congested, as I am still trying to get my sinuses under control. So, anyways, tonight we're going to play some more Wuthering Waves, progress the story, and try to get to a point where we have at least a decent chunk of story done for progression's sake. And as I've seen over the last several different wiki and tier sites and whatnot, I have seen a lot of sites categorizing the 5-star that I had pulled was it yesterday or day before, that he is supposedly not really good, but I mean it's a 5-star, so I'll take it as it is. But the developer gave out a free 5-star draw as compensation for performance issues that they've had over the last day or so, especially with post launch. There has been a lot of latency and lag, and I personally noted it when I was playing the other day, and because my ping was well over 100 most of the time, and it's now down to 71, so I mean that's pretty good. But they did give out a 5-star draw. So when I did pull, I got this Sephiroth type of 5-star character, which is he's insanely powerful. So and I had been playing around with him as I have gone and done a lot of the side mission stuff, and just trying to get some of that other stuff out of the way and get my account leveled to a better position so I can level break the characters, because right now I have a lot of them up to level 20 already. Just because I really wanted to find out how strong some of them were, how their base mechanics were and whatnot. But yeah, so I got him. I'm kind of debating whether or not I should even pull for the general GN or not, because I have this guy here, and if I pull for him, I'm gonna have a dilemma of who gets my current 4-star weapon, because my at the moment, I do have great sword, or they call them in the game here. I do have one which is Dauntless Knight, and from what I've been reading, obviously the 5-star weapons are gonna always be OP for the whatever character they're on. But if I did pull for him, because I hardly ever pull on weapon banners, which I'm kind of thankful for, that they have those separated out for 5 stars. I would either have to stick one of them with a 3-star at the moment. And so far, I have most of my characters, except for him, set with the 4-star weapon. And she, of course, has a 4-star for her. And she has a 4-star. And then she has a 3-star. So I'm not quite sure yet. And the other thing that I have been rather avoiding for right now is choosing to start leveling up all the different monster type characters that you end up getting echoes for and equipping, because the way I'm seeing it right now is they are pretty much like how other gacha games are, where you're not gonna at this early stage, you are pretty much gonna end up replacing them for higher tiers. So I really haven't seen too much of a reason to level them up yet. So I've basically just been collecting them at this point, and just increasing the level of the database I have in order to collect those higher tier monsters at some point. And obviously I believe obviously that you're going to uh-oh. Okay, where are you? Well, it's different. Okay, so is there an actual mission where... Oops. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a side quest I did earlier today. Okay. Well, we'll go track that down real quick here. I think the interesting part, at least in my opinion, is the yeah, sorry, I lost my train of thought there. The interesting part, at least in my opinion, is they give a this whole thing gives such a interesting dynamic of leveling up with your environment. And yeah, you still have to run out to the field and collect monsters and whatnot, but it seems to be at least a better incentive than the constant, being confined to a place over and over and over again, where you're all you're doing is looking at the same stuff over and over and over again. Okay, let's go to your vehicle. Go, go, go. Now I've seen with the tier list that they're you already have two different elements for the MC, which I thought was pretty amazing. Did we get set up? Uh-oh. We got set up. Yeah. Oh, so you're the patroller. They stole your identity. Uh-oh. Oh yeah, we're gonna. These little puzzle things that they have in interwoven into the game are also you know much more unique than I expected. Some of the ones I've come across so far have been pretty elaborate, which okay, so um okay. Well, okay, that's a bit broken. At least they can reset them back to its starting position so you can go back. Okay. Go forward. Okay. Now go forward again. It kind of feels like they've set some of these little puzzles pretty easy in order to make sure you don't get stuck in progression. I see. That doesn't make sense. If the imposter was imitating you, and then now you have your uniform back on, your shouldn't they be the same size? Okay, sure. Yeah. Now I know there's a skip button on several of these, which I get. People just want to get down to the action, but I at least want to be able to read the first sentence of what they are saying in the exposition in order to not be completely lost on what's happening. They've done one emergency software update and one they've done several hot fixes or that I've seen over the last day and a half, and some of the little hitches and stuttering have been fixed, but not all of them. And I get it's going to be a work in progress. Uh-oh. Alright, let's do this. I do think it's really cool that you can run up the the walls. I really do like that. It's pretty fun. Okay, what else we got? Yada 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 yada. Then I guess you're gonna lock me in here again, aren't you? I was gonna say, if you locked me in there and fooled me twice, I'd be really mad. Hang on one second. Okay, just wanted to check my latency on my computer to make sure I was not dropping frames with OBS. Ooh. What do we got here? I still haven't gotten the whole combo system down yet with you know, the reversals and counterattacks and all that. I mean, it's been a while since I've played a game that had those kind of mechanics in it. And it's pretty much how, like, I need to get back into trying to get that timing down, because I mean, if I'm gonna play Ghost of Tsushima again, you know, it took a while for me to get that kind of combo system down where, you know, you had your counterattacks and, you know, you're switching between different styles and stances. So okay, so you're not gonna have me pick those up yet, huh? Okay. Oh, I guess I gotta let these guys out first. Okay. Jeez, how many of you were captured? Uh-oh. I didn't expect to get pulled on this lengthy side quest. I thought it was just gonna be a, you know, go answer them. They tell me to go kill something, and then that's it. But find the boss in the next room. Okay. Okay. Now we gotta do this whole thing. That's the other thing I haven't really been that I really haven't started utilizing yet, and that's to bring out those mob characters to assist you, you know? We'll try that. Yeah, I haven't really been in a battle that, you know, necessitated me actually using them yet. So okay. Let's see. Can I ta-da! Defeat the man in red. Okay. Uh-oh. Heh. Nice. Okay. Ooh, they're experimenting on things. Now, I know just as a little spoiler for me, since I've watched a couple other people play this, you know, in between me playing myself, they that there is a pretty unique, well, when I say unique, I mean it's unique as far as the game goes, story plot that we're going to be coming up to here shortly. That kind of, you know, explains some of the things that, you know, were off-putting towards people from the beginning, you know, being thrown all these different, you know, terms and oof. See, I just had a huge spike in lag. I didn't have a spike from on YouTube, so haha. Now, full disclosure, I do know that some of the other characters that you are, excuse me, that you're given as part of, you know, the game itself are better than the MC. However, I enjoy playing the main MC. You know, even though some of the other characters are, you know, technically just as good, if not, you know, better than her. Haha. Okay, you can't break any of those. Yeah, and I know I've had people, especially with Genshin Impact, you know, they'll watch my gameplay, or even, you know, ask, you know, how my characters are built or whatnot, and they always ask, you know, questions like, well, what, you know, why don't you have better equipment or whatnot? And it's like, you know, if I can get through the game, you know, and what I'm doing just fine without, you know, having to spend an absorbent amount of time grinding on things that where I could spend my time doing other things or getting ready for other characters. I'm like, I'm fine with that. I don't need to have like every piece of equipment be perfect. There are plenty of streamers who, they have to have their equipment completely perfect. And it's like, if you want to spend the money in order to, pay the farm, that's fine. I'm not gonna stop you, but in many cases they get compensated by the companies that develop the game. They may get like $100 worth of free currency in order to pay for all that. Oh, what are those? Okay, well, they're not. Let's try some of this out. Ouch. 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 Woohoo. Owl Puppet Scout. Huh. It's the first time I ever got one of those. Nice. Okay. Well, let's see. Let's get out of here before I get drawn up into another side quest I didn't mean to get involved in. I believe that my where was that? Oh yeah, it's way up here. Okay. Umberto, welcome. Nice to see you, my friend. I am doing okay. I'm still under the weather, but I am doing okay, all things considered. How are you doing? It's good to see you. Oops. I've just been contemplating whether or not I'm gonna roll for another 5-star or not, and I'm thinking I might not. I mean, with the current roster of characters I have, I'm doing pretty good. Yeah. I've been. Yeah, it has been. And where I live, we have. Each as you periodically generates. Okay. So yeah, where I live right now, that we have we've been having a lot of fronts that have been coming through, and they are from where I'm at, it brings all this pollen and smoke from Canada down to where I live, and they have, you know, because they've been having, you know, constant wildfires north of, you know, where I live. Whoops. And because they, you know, the weather tends to bring those fronts down. Oh. It has it brings the not just the smoke, but also the pollen and everything else down with it, and I mean, it just wreaks havoc on my my throat and on my sinuses. You know, and the problem of it is that they have thousands of acres of wildfires to the north and to the west of me, so it really, you know, hopefully it stays wet like this, so those fires don't get extremely big as they were last year. But I could kind of use a break from all the pollen and all the smoke and all the haze that it brings down with it. So one of the other things that, you know, has been a bit concerning to me is as somebody who pays attention to the weather and whatnot, we're supposed to be in a year that there it's expected that we're gonna have a lot of crazy weather, you know, with tornadoes and thunderstorms and all sorts of other stuff, because of the solar cycle. I mean, every year that we're in a maximum solar cycle, like it is right now, with lots of sunspots and all these other things, it typically indicates that you know, that the extra heating that you get can trigger a lot of mass outbreaks of bad storms. You know, and I mean, just like from yesterday, I was watching what was going on, and you know, from Texas all the way into Oklahoma. I mean, they've just had like constant tornadic weather down there, and then also in Iowa and up until Illinois the day before. And we're getting, I believe, yeah, about 10 years ago, we had a lot of bad weather up here too. Yeah, and it typically comes in like a 10 to 11 year cycle. Uh-oh. So it wants to be put out of its misery, or so they aren't self-aware that they are no longer individual people. Oh, it's a reverberation of their feelings. Okay.
無音区の影響か、ある人為的な介入なのかはわかりませんが、この私は今私たちにしかできないことをすべきだと思います。被害者がまだこの場所にいるかもしれません。それに危険な何者かの気配も感じました。
If all that remains is the reverberation of their wishes that take form of what's in front of us, I mean, it's not like we can rescue them.
ですが、正式な調査隊が到着するまですみません。根拠のない主観的な意見で。ありがとうございます、脅迫者さん。では、注意して進みましょうか。この子はここにいさせてあげましょう。
Okay. I get the feeling that we're being baited here.
小さいですが、何か変ですね。見てください、ここ。大量の足跡があります。ここで何かしらの争いが起き、そして
Why are we
これ
being...
はもしかしたらフラクトシデスの仕業かもしれません。
Those look like tarot cards.
フラクトシデス。
Their practice.
はい、私も詳しくはないのですが、過去に盗白としてフラクトシデス絡みの事件に関わったことがあります。フラクトシデスは人間と残像を融合させようとする。
Whoa. You're talking about fusing human and...
何度かテロを起こしています。人間と残像を。フラクトシデスは今週でも活動の爪痕を残していて、確認された組織の末端人員はアーティファイサーと呼ばれています。
Artificers. Okay.
その上には指導者である観察がいます。それぞれ異なる能力を持ち、格別に危険とされる存在です。
Yeah, Texas. I mean, I grew up down there for 14 years, and you're right. There is always a lot of bad weather down there, but it also kind of depends on what part of Texas you're living in as well. Because like if you live more towards the north part of Texas, yeah, you get more of the wet weather with tornadoes and whatnot. And of course, to the east, if you live in eastern Texas, you typically get all the hurricanes, and then if you live in the south, you get a lot of flooding and hurricanes. And then of course, if you live in the west is always like the actual like desert type of plains that it is very dry. 特に目立つ観察がいます。すべての秩序を破壊し悪行に興じる混沌と狂乱の代弁者。フラクトシデス観察の一人、スカー。これはスカーのものです。もし彼が関与しているのであれば、この村の人々は残忍で非道な仕打ちを受けたに違いありません。Where'd you find a cat from? Uh-oh. Hey, you took my girlfriend. Don't take... What did you do with my girlfriend? Okay. We apparently found the psycho in charge of this.
改めて自己紹介しよう。そうだ、俺がスカーだ。その残忍で非道な狂人さ。
Yeah, where's my girlfriend?
せっかくのご対面だ。邪魔されたくはないだろう。あの子はお前の判断を鈍らせる。
Yeah, give her back to me.
そんなにあの子のことが気になるのか？
Yes, yes. She's my
そうだな。
waifu. Yeah.
ああ、あの子は無事だ。でも今は二人だけの時間を楽しもうぜ。
I like his character design.
そのことは忘れてな。
Yeah, he has the highlights underneath his hair. It's it's layered underneath his hair with the silver on top, which is really cool.
記憶をなくしたんだって。ああ、そうだ。教えてやるよ。
Yeah, tell me.
すでにお前は争いの中心にその身を置いている。
I was the center of the conflict? How's that?
未知の存在の登場が熾烈な争奪戦の幕を切って落としたんだ。
Forces have been fighting for possession of me. How's that?
これまでお前があったすべての人、あの子も含め、みんなお前の役割を理解している。
Alright, wait. So are you saying all of that
貪欲で残酷だよ。生きている人間をただの駒として扱う。
so that could explain why Yang Yang has every time we uncover something new, it looks like she knows something but doesn't say it.
だから俺が真実を教えてやろう。
Wait, we're not friends, bro. Friends don't steal each other's waifus. As if you are any different. Yes, that would be the correct response. I don't need a husbando. I need my waifu back. So we're not going to deepen anything. All I see is death and destruction here, man.
お前が何を選ぶべきか、おのずと明白になる。俺たちのゲームがもっと面白くなるぜ。
What little game? Have I started a game with you yet? Bro, I don't want to be alone with you.
この村に何があったって聞きたいのか？直接は教えられない。そんなことをしたら興ざめだ。
Okay, so that's gonna be the little game? Okay.
見てから答え合わせしてやるって。ほら言ってみろ。何を見た？
Let's try that one.
もうそこまで気づいたのか。じゃあここで何が起きた？
Was the conclusion that you used them to and maybe they did kill each other.
お前もここにいた人たちを信頼していないようだな。 あいつらの言う通りだ。お前は特別だ。高い洞察力と正確な判断力。
Dude, personal
そして
space.
人間に対する的確な認識を持っていること。とても喜ばしく思うよ。
Can I shank this guy now? I mean, get out of my personal space.
重要な手がかりを教えてあげよう。この村の事件はそう単純なものじゃない。
I don't care about that right now. I want my waifu back.
無垢な少女、人望高い村長、そして純朴で善良な村人たち。筋書きは愚かな崇拝、揺れ動く善意、知れ渡る嘘、奪われる命、そしてあの小さくて特別な存在、やがて迫る死と。これ以上はネタバレだ。さあ、この村を
So I'm wondering if, like, the little girl in this story was like either the MC or she was somebody who had special powers that manifested, and the village chief tried to protect her, and then all the villagers turned on him. Or perhaps they even, hi, blah, blah, I found a new home, and a nice uncle gave me a cool new book, which I'm writing in. Our old home was scared by monsters. Okay, well, I'll forgive the grammatical errors because this is supposedly written by a child, but everyone's really nice to me. They're saying that I'm the lucky charm because, yeah, okay, those grammatical errors are definitely intentional. If you're gonna write, if you're gonna write because like that, I keep the monsters away. Okay, so the little girl did have some sort of power. The village had adopted her, and I suppose it since she's been there for 4 years and celebrated 4 birthdays, I suppose her parents never came back. Perhaps they were killed by...
これが物語の始まり。村には自由で幸せな子ヤギの群れがいました。子ヤギたちは食べ物を見つけるために毎日頑張って働いています。夕方になると子ヤギたちは集まり、狼に見つからないように身を隠していました。人はおとぎ話から教訓を学び、そして伝えようとする。だがこういった話は大抵
that's true.
事実を改変してでき、それに同じ話でも語り手が違えば全く異なる話に変わることもある。
That's a very insightful statement right here, that you know the same story gets told by many and each person brings their own spin, their own focus, which is pretty true. I mean, that's why they say in a lot of ways that, you know, as stuff gets redocumented, you know, when you discover it, you get countless different interpretations of it. Yeah, exactly. And you know what we know or what we think now as something that is historical or factual could in fact be spun so drastically out of what it was 1,000 years ago, because everyone brings their own little spin to it. That makes absolute sense.
まるで今の俺たちにそっくりだろ。 残念だがこの村は俺と今週の因縁の始まりなんだ。
Your story? I don't care about your story, man. Just give me give me my waifu back.
導いてくれたレインに感謝しないといけないな。
Let you here to meet me. So you're saying that the magistrate that I was originally supposed to meet in the large city, she sent me on this search to find you. Why would she want me to come into contact with you, though, is the question. What do we got here? Tree branches are loaded with... So is that like the wishing thing? Okay, so people... Oh, so this is kind of like the, you know, be careful what you wish for type of thing, because you may get it, but at the expense of something very precious to you. And then of course, once it's given to you, you want to keep it, and that becomes more important. Yeah, that makes sense. Ah, so that shepherd is a wolf in well, not in sheep's clothing, but he was a shepherd that led them astray.
子ヤギたちに食べ物と隠れ家を与え、子ヤギたちの願いを叶えてくれました。それから子ヤギたちは幸せな暮らしを送ることができるようになりました。そうか。
Nope, quite the opposite. The shepherd's arrival is only the beginning. With the wave of his hand, the shepherd could grant every wish. His flock obeyed, bowing their heads, pleading for better food and shelter. They no longer had to struggle for survival, as their once meager lives had been replaced with endless luxury. The flock worshipped the shepherd turned God, praising him and holding him in highest regard. No, you're just making this a very overly long story. Get to the point. Imagine you're one of those lambs facing irresistible temptation and pressure from your peers. Wouldn't you bow down and beg your master?
そうだ、その通り。だが今の世界は違う。ヤギ界はまだいる。だから、お前の理想とするその世界を俺と一緒に作らないか。
Except for the two of us. I mean, I don't want to be part of whatever plot you are currently planning. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. It was kind of like a false leader that led everyone in town astray. The lambs reveled in endless bonfire parties, celebrating their new god every night, except the one little black lamb. Okay, so you have the black sheep of the herd. As each night passed, it was the only one to notice how the flock was dwindling away. That's kind of like how, you know, they say that you know, many societies that they die of atrophy, you know, or, you know, complacency, because they, you know, they think that you know, they don't have to worry about anything. Think someone would give you what you want without taking anything from you. You believe? I don't know if I believe in quid pro quo, but I mean, yeah, you take, you get what you give and receive equally. I mean, yeah, that would be ideal. That's true. Equality is always been scarce, especially in a world where you have people that are selfish. Now, see, that's also, you know, kind of. Hmm.
もし他人がその対価を払うのなら誰もがこぞって願いを叶えようとするだろう。
Yeah, now that's true.
自分自身が他人の願いの犠牲になる可能性に気づかずに。
And that's very accurate, you know, especially in today's society. You know, if other people are paying for the luxury that you're getting, then it's fine. But once, you know, you have to pay for it, suddenly it's wrong. Which, yeah, he does make a very good point with that. Yeah, it is. Well, it's more ironic than funny. La 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 la. This is an awfully long story, Scar. Monster, witch, banisher, all her faults. Okay, so this is the part where they blame the little girl for. I wonder if she was the black, sheep that they were talking about. Yep, the shepherd only blamed the black lamb for the flock's decline.
最終的に可愛い子ヤギたちはいつも通りの朝を迎えました。ただ一匹黒ヤギを除いて。
Are you saying that the villagers like the sheep or just banished her?
ヤギ界が作った新しいルールを黒ヤギは破ってしまったのです。
One that our black sheep violated by telling the truth. What's that?
隠された真相が明らかになり。
The once doting god stopped fulfilling wishes because there were no more sacrifices. Yep. They sacrificed the one that didn't go with the flow, yeah. And that's kind of also another great analogy of what they did when you compare it to like today's society. You always have people that are labeled conspiracy theorists, and people that are counter to what people are wanting, because they figure that other people are going to pay for it. And the moment that you have someone stand against them, they get labeled, and then they get shunned. Sometimes they get attacked, physically or verbally. I mean, he makes a good point. I wouldn't wipe out an entire village because of it, but I could see how a village like that could get to, it seemed like society.
こんなことまで気づいてくれて嬉しいよ。では、お前が紡ぐこの村の物語がどうなったか。
That humanity is effed in the A.
答え合わせの時間だ。小ヤギたちが次々と消える元凶。
Who was the real culprit behind the number of diminishing lambs? The white
物語
lambs.
の真相と本質を見抜いたな。
Yes.
真の元凶は
The true culprit was not the shepherd, but the white
白い
lambs
小ヤギたち。
that chose to follow his rules. That's like saying that, you people like in World War II, how the Nazis, the Nazi party, especially the ones that were captured and put on trial at Nuremberg, they were like, oh, it's just following orders. I was just following orders, when they were being charged with the Holocaust and war crimes and whatnot. And it's like, you didn't have a mind of your own. You'd rather take 100 people's lives instead of standing up for it. And they're like, well, I would have been killed instead. And it's like, okay, you would have been killed, but you would have been killed defending 100 other people's lives. If one person resists that kind of order, then 2 people do it, then 2, then 4, so on and so forth.
だが、ヤギ界は決して何かを強制したわけじゃない。ただ条件を
That's also true.
ヤギたち
Shepherds.
にチャンスを与えただけ。
The shepherd presents them a choice. And in this case, the herd doesn't necessarily have to listen to the one person that's offering them a
つま
choice.
り、小ヤギたちが願いさえしなければ仲間が消えることはなかった。すべては内なる欲望と他者に対する暗黙によって引き起こされたんだ。それじゃあ、2つ目の質問だ。
What price did the lambs pay for their wishes? Their lives.
果たして命より大事なものなどあるだろうか。
Life is the most valuable thing that they had to offer. Yeah.
黒ヤギはどうなった？
I would say that the black lamb was the white lamb sacrificed the black lamb.
今は答えなくていい。今日真実とは？
See, it was murdered by the flock and the shepherd. It was executed because the flock was deceived, or it survived along with all the other lambs. I would say that that first one would probably be the most correct. But wait a minute. It was executed because its flock was deceived. Actually, that would be more correct. Because they thought by killing the black sheep that they would get everything. But if the shepherd didn't do yeah, because the shepherd just gave them a choice. But they didn't actually participate in it.
ヤギ会は他のヤギを犠牲にして願いを叶えてあげたが、小ヤギたちはヤギ会に騙され、ルールを破った黒ヤギを犠牲にした。
Right.
半分は合ってるかな。
Eh?
小ヤギたちは村の
The
中
little
で
lamb
互いに助
cowered
け合いながら
relentless.
狼から隠れて暮らしていました。ところが村にやってきたヤギ界は小ヤギたちの願いを叶え、食べ物と安全な住処を与えてくれました。 そうして子ヤギたちは幸福で安定した生活を手に入れ、ヤギ界は子ヤギたちを支配するようになりました。そう、これが物語の始まり。ヤギ界は
The shepherd found the solitary black lamb in its flock, offered it to grant any wish it desired, in exchange for one of its companions as a sacrifice. Eh? But the black lamb refused.
それがきっかけで黒ヤギは仲間外れとなり、食べ物と住処を失ってしまいました。それだけでなく、仲間の子ヤギが次々と消えていくのです。
Ooh.
ヤギ界はこう言いました。黒ヤギがルールを破った。彼こそが子ヤギの消えていく元凶だと。そして、もう子ヤギたちの願いは叶えない。
So
すべての子ヤギは何食わぬ顔で自分の願いを叶えてもらいながらも、自分自身が対価になる可能性があるととっくに知っていました。
So they were pretty much playing a game anybody but me, which is, yeah,
自分だけは対価に選ばれないとずっと思っています。それと同時に自分がすでに対価になるリスクを背負っているのなら、いっそのこと自分の願いを叶えるために他のヤギたちも同じリスクを背負うべきだと考える子ヤギもいました。
yeah, that makes sense.
心では分かっているのに誰も口にしなかったのです。
Well, of course, if you're having all your wishes granted
それながらも悪ことのない
at somebody else's expense,
何度も何度もヤギ界のルールに従い
as long as they're gonna think, as long as it's not me, that's all that matters. I mean, that's pretty much the way society is right now. I mean, that's pretty much how things are now, where I mean, you have people in power that, you know, withhold the little breadcrumbs to the rest of society. And like, well, if you don't do what I say and take care of that person that's trying to, you know, undermine the person in charge, you know, you're not going to get any of this stuff anymore. You know, I mean, that's how they instill fear and, you know, a group control over people.
お前もこれで村の真相が分かったんじゃないか。ルールを破った黒ヤギ、権力と欲望に屈した利己的、そして自己中心的な白ヤギ。
And, you know, the story that he's presenting here is really rather ironic, because you tend to think of white as purity and black as, you know, corruption, when in actuality, in the story that he's presenting here, the black lamb, you know, that you would think would be, you know, the deceiver or the bad person within this character within this story would be, you know, the bad person. They're actually, you know, the person that was trying to, you know, protect the rest of the flock at large by saying this is wrong. You know, and the irony of this entire story that he's presenting is, you know, if the black sheep was in fact the little girl that you know arrived in the village to begin with, I mean, you basically have an entire village, you know, sacrificing a little girl solely because they think, you know, their lives will be better if they do it. Well, I wouldn't go that far as to say that they had it coming.
小ヤギたちを震え上がらせ懐柔させ揺るぎないルールを維持することができる。
I mean, it's probably more of a natural outcome because people are stupid. I'm sorry, but people are stupid.
俺か？残念だがそれは大間違いだ。
Not even close. You and I, we are the black lamb, the ones who break the rules. He who fights too long against dragons becomes a dragon himself. Is that... What was that some sort of Buddha philosophy quote? Let's see if this black lamb is going to end up like you say. Alright. So are we going to fight now? Uh-oh. Sagoi! Sagoi! Fight, 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 fight. The realm of endless chaos. Ah. Well, there's only one way to go. Uh-oh. Baby. Okay. I didn't think I killed the other one. You talk too much, man. I think he likes the sound of his voice a little too much. Ah! Where was my anchor point? Oh, it's up there. Okay. Oh. Ah!
俺たち似た者同士だと思わないか？今は反論を認めないぞ。せっかく俺の元に来たんだ。ゆっくり話をしよう。
Ooh.
ルールを作る側のヤギ界とルールを破る黒ヤギ。どっちになりたい？強靭な集団の中にいるただ一人の正常者。お前にとって彼は正常か？それともただの異端者か？考えてみろ。ヤギ界は世界の断りじゃない。奴がいなくなれば世界は黒ヤギを受け入れてくれる。加害者と被害者のカテゴリーをなくすことができる。
Oh, you just had to dodge that. He can counter me? What? Wait a minute here. He can. Hey, that is not fair. You're not supposed to be able to counter me. Ow! Ow, 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 ow. What the heck? Ow. Okay, that was a good one. But you're... Okay, if that's just a taste of what other bosses are going to be able to do to me, oh my gosh. I'm just glad that it didn't take off too much of my health there. Lap pillow! Lap pillow! Lap pillow! Yes! I need CPR. I mean, wait a minute. Oh wait, I want to go back to what the
これで少しは。
手加減してくれてどうもありがとう。
wait. How was she giving me a lap pillow? With him still standing there.
脅迫者さんに近づかないで。
See, that's my waifu. She protected me. Oh?
俺と漂白者二人にしてくれるって約束したはずだよな。
You had your time with me. Go away. I would like to spend some time with her.
条件付きでね。
Yeah. You got to spend your time with me now.
変なアドリブ入れないで。困る。
Yeah.
そんな急いでお前の脆い完璧な学章を守らなくてもいいじゃないか。
I don't want to fight her, but I would like you to leave.
加減は分かっている。わざわざ言わなくていい。
Yes.
漂白者
You can go now.
今回のデートはこれで終わり。
That's fine. I don't want to see you again, but I would like to get her number before you guys
ただし
go.
俺が言ったことを忘れるな。天からの賜り物、公正公平な取引、それとも一攫千金の
If I had to make a choice, I would choose her, and you can go away.
お前は賢いからそう簡単には決められないだろうな。
I would make a hasty choice and choose to align myself with her.
また近いうちに会おう。
追いますか。
Yeah, are you okay?
私は大丈夫です。どうかお気遣いなく。スカーは空間テレポートと異空間を生成する能力を持っているようですね。さっき閉鎖空間に閉じ込められた時、ほとんど何も感知できなくなってしまいました。
Boy in red, girl in red. Are they related? I wonder. So I wonder if they are maybe like twins, perhaps. You know, if that's the way it's going to play out, or perhaps, you know, they look. You know, they're wearing the same colors because you know they're part of the same organization. The way she spoke to him, though. It felt like perhaps they were siblings. You know, because I mean he graciously gave in to, you know, her saying, you know, don't go off script, you know. And rather than, you know, giving her some animosity, like if they were like rivals within the same organization, he just was like, yeah, I know. Yeah, and it was more like he gave in to her immediately, which you probably wouldn't do normally unless you were siblings.
それで元凶を破るのにも手間取ってしまって、遅くなってごめんなさい。
And that actually explains a lot because when we played this, you know, the last time. That explains the two people that were watching me from afar, and then the magistrate's retainer was watching them. That I think that's what it ended up being, and those people, you know, Scar and the other girl were basically keeping an eye on me on my progress, and then the magistrate's retainer was keeping an eye on them and seeing what they were doing. Yes, my beautiful waifu, you're safe now, and that's all I care about. Eh?
どうしてここに？こ れほどの知能を持つ残像は初めて見ました。
I actually feel sorry.
まさか
No, 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 no. Wait. ちょっと待って. So Scar was. Wait. Hold. Well, let's back up here. Okay, if Scar was was really the older brother, or older male of somebody in that village, that means Scar was part of the village, and he was part of the ones that were deceived. And if we notice that the girl in red, she was, had her eye heavily bandaged, like she had been injured permanently. Maybe the girl in red was actually the black sheep that the village targeted, and he saved her, and that's how the village was destroyed.
可能性はあります。スカーも昔ここに来てたのですから。それより漂白者さん、私が来るまでに何があったのですか?
Look, Yang, you're beautiful, and I love you, and you're a great character, and thank you for, helping me through my amnesia. But you need to start giving me some answers, because you know more than what you're letting on. Or I wonder if Scar is maybe like the manifestation of wanting retribution against the people that killed the little girl? But how, Yang, how do you know that would be something Scar would do? That's what I want to know. Because, the story that he told would make a lot of sense. We're still being watched. And I bet you... I'm willing to bet that the magistrate's retainer is still watching and following us. Yep, I knew it.
2人とも無事です。ご推察の通り、スカーは彼らに実害を加えませんでした。はい、ご指示の通り、私は一切手出ししていません。
She's a good-looking character too.
そちらの状況はいかがでしょうか。どうか身の安全を第一にお願いします、レイン様。
Okay, by reaching the higher soul phase, you'll have the opportunity to gain more rewards after defeating enemies and clearing Sonoro spheres. However, be warned that the enemy's encounter will be more dangerous. Yes, we need to be able to ascend here. You can obtain ascension from boss challenges. Yes. Okay, so now these bosses are so that there seems to be Boy in red, girl in red, they are related. Yeah, I think they're related. I'm not sure yet, but I want to believe that they're probably related. Now, I've stumbled across a few world bosses that aren't in like these normal type of like farming things, and so far I've run into like I think 2 or 3 of them. This one over here, where I marked with the marker, this one was like level 35, and then I ran into another one. I can't remember exactly where I put the marker, but that one was level 45, and it's like, considering I'm still just a level 10. Yeah, I need to get stronger. Okay, so we can come back to that, but right now I do want to drop these things off just to, cause I have I've done a fair share of collecting of stuff before I started the stream today. And I do want to... Okay, so... Red casket, SE casket. Okay, that's to the south, and that's to the west of it. Okay. Now, depending on whether or not my current roster is strong enough to to do the content, I might forego getting the 5-star the general, but I'm kind of on the fence on it, because I know how strong he is. And the problem I have is whether or not gosh, how okay, so I can't ascend right away. Okay, so let's see. Well, I know for sure I'm gonna send these guys. See, the thing of it is, okay, we're gonna ascend these 3 first. I mean, that the 5-star general, he's also arrow, and I'm rather impartial to what her burst is like, but I also wonder if I might be able to secure another, at least a 4-star weapon, if I were to roll for the general. Oh, it's a hard that's a hard question to think about. Okay, I'm gonna need to farm some level up materials. So these are Resonator XP materials. So I know I can get those. Let's see here. Absorb. Okay. Oops. Okay, at least I can get some. by clearing these. Oops. And X. Okay, so at least I got some there. Now, hello, what's this? Ah, okay. Well, we're definitely leveling up because we actually got a blue one. All the ones I've had so far are green, so that's always nice. Okay. So we grabbed all that. Now let's go back here and see if we can't. Do we have enough? Almost. Okay. So let's see. What else do we got? Data bank. I'm always thankful for better stamina because, man, I'll tell you what, you know, I was trying some of those these side quests, you know, challenge type things earlier today, and I just barely had enough stamina for a couple of them, you know, and it was pretty iffy whether or not I was going to be able to finish them, which makes me think that, you know, with yay, a free one. What do we got? What do we got in the free one? Free is always good. Free is good. Okay. Okay, so let's max you out. And then we'll max you, or put as much as we can into you. Now, can I limit break my weapons? Yes, I can. Excellent. Okay. Alright, now, I tend to be a little bit more of a hoarder when it comes to weapons at this level, because since, you know, I am mostly playing and then kind of a free-to-play type of mindset right now. I mean, I did buy like the battle pass and those things, but you know, it's not my prerogative to want to overly spend on this game, you know, right off the bat, because, you know, I think, oh, this is cool, and, you know, drop a ton of money in the game just because I liked it at the moment, kind of thing. With that being said, you know, I like the game enough right now that I'm willing to at least invest some time into it. But okay. So there aren't a lot of greatsword type of characters yet. And the 4-star I had right now is defensive. So and this is the thing that drives me nuts, is that I try not to overly overstock on things, but yet I start looking at things. I'm like, oh, but I might want to have that later. Oh, might want to have that later too. And it's like, stop it. Yeah, especially like because all these 3-stars. I mean, they're likely gonna pop up again when I when I roll for another character. So it's like I don't need to get like too grabby with them, but Yang Yang is yeah, she is. Okay, so let's take a step back here for a second, because I do want to look at let me get this done here. Claim all. I love how they call this a podcast thing, when it's basically your season pass type of thing, But I mean what they do give in here for $10 is not bad. I mean, and that could be the other argument that I could make to myself anyways too, because once I get to 30, once you get to 30, you get a free weapon of choice. So I mean, that could be the sword I pick up for my character, because what most characters are lacking right now is crit rate. And if I can get crit rate off of my weapon, and then also get the damage buff here, I think that would be perfect. Okay, so let's reset here and let's look and see. Okay, so for the beginner banner that they let you select your what character you want. I did end up choosing Verena, because she is like one of the only healing type of characters that I have access to right now. And I kind of wanted her at the beginning, but I already have enough arrow, and if I were to if I roll on the limited banner, I mean he's another arrow character. Now I did toy around with Encore in a throwaway account, and she is actually really strong as well for as a mage type character, and she gives you the power of a mage, but a medium range to keep enemies at a medium distance, and you don't really have many characters like that right now, aside from what's her name, aside from you're not pulling it up. Yeah. She's like the only other range character that I know of, at least right now. Now, according to several tier lists, Mortifi, he is supposedly an extremely strong character. He's also pistols, but yeah, he's a 4-star. But he's supposedly one of the best 4-stars in the game right now as well. But you know, I'm not really going to be able to get him either unless I roll on this banner. So let's do this. Since I have 14 on her, I have 14 on her. I'm always weary of rolling on a weapon banner. I mean, unless I'm willing to wail for it, I'm always kind of weary. But okay, so I got 14. So let's go ahead and roll on her. Okay, no 5-star, but let's see what we get here. Ah, jeez. Okay. And that really hurts that was a 4-star, because the only mage I have right now... Oh, come on. Don't give me... Okay, well... Ooh. Okay. I'll take that. That's 3 4-stars in a single pull. Nice. Okay, I'll take that. Oh, this really hurts though. I mean, I'm not really using any of the actual mage type classes yet. This is good though. I mean, like I said, several tier lists have him as a double SS type pull, so I'll take that. Okay, so let's go and we'll convert you. Okay, now do I can only have 1 left on there. Okay. Now, if I stock up enough, I may take this as well. But right now, I'm just gonna leave it as is. Okay. So Radiant Tide. See, I never grabbed those pulls in advance because I've seen too many people accidentally click the wrong one and they don't get the banner. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Come on. Where's my streamer luck? Give me my streamer luck. Okay. I'll take that. I'm running out of katanas, but I'll take that. Okay, new character is always welcome. Okay, so let's go back and okay, so I don't have any more conversions on that yet. Okay, so that get me up to there, so I can grab 3. Okay, all right, come on. Where's that streamer luck? Give me that streamer luck. Come on. Ah. Ooh, okay. So this is actually real good because I need a 4-star for Catboy. So I'll take that. But just give me like one broadsword. If I could just get one more broadsword. Because I would rather get a broadsword that so I don't have to use the freebie. See, this is now I haven't got any ascension ones yet for like their their passive skills. So, but I'm hoping that if I get dupes, that it converts them into this. I'm not sure how that works yet, but okay. Come on. Give me that streamer luck. Come on. Streamer luck, baby. Streamer luck. Come on. No. Okay. So you do give me that. Okay, I'll take that. Come on. Okay. Hey, I just saw you. Well, I'll take that too. I don't know if I have any 4-star guns. Do I? I don't know if I have any 4-star guns. I'll have to look after we're finished. Okay, so okay. Come on, baby. Ah. Hey, I got a dupe on her. The always serious looking waifu. I mean, hey, I know you're supposed to be good, my man, but okay, I'm gonna +3 you. Well, I mean, I guess it's okay, but okay. Well, it's not bad. That's not bad. Okay, so can I afford? Okay, I can't afford you. Okay. So I should be able to roll 6 on you. So I'll go ahead and take that. All right, do I have enough? Nope. Do I guidebook? Am I able to earn any else? Okay, well, I am going to hold off on rolling on those at least until I can claim some additional creds for that. So that's okay. So echo. Now, see, that's something that is definitely different from Genshin and Honkai Star Rail. Because usually, like at 3 and at 5, they give you like a +3 bonus on things. But instead of doing that, they're adding additional buffs to their skill set, stats, which is interesting. And I'll have to level him up later. Where's the other one that I got? Okay. Okay, so I mean that's not terrible. That is definitely not terrible. Oh, are you like the bashful type of young lady that kind of like, you know, gets embarrassed real easily? You kind of look like it. This is this is definitely not a waifu only game. Yeah, which is fine. Yeah, I'm not saying that it's bad or anything. That's not, but it's definitely not one of those games where, at least for right now, there is a pretty healthy mix of male and female characters that, you know, unlike Genshin, where the balance always seemed to be like 2-to-1 or 3-to-1 of men and women in your team. Okay, so at least this is a good change here. So I mean, just looking at the stats here, I mean, at level 1, it's only 12 attack points lower than the level 3 at level 10. So, and not that I don't like him as a character or being part of my team. It's more that it's more that, yeah, he's a little bit hard to control. Okay, and on him I wanted defense because he seems to be more of a tank type of person. So I'll go ahead and use this as upgrade material. Oops. And I'm not sure when those specific things are going to be more demanding of, you know, having a tank character. And I mean, they do have a healing character in the game already, which tends to make me believe that they are going to push that more in the future. Okay, so let's see. I do need to burn off some of, I don't even know what they call it here, but some energy. So, because I'm capped right now. And we do need leveling material upgrades. So we can go over. Okay, the association has something for me. What's over here? Let's see what she has to say. Exploration progress. Yeah. Okay, so we can claim you, and you. Okay. That gave me 50. How much more do I need to roll? 1440, so I still need. Okay. Okay, so let's jump over here. Okay, and I needed. Okay, so that's extra. Okay, so let's level up our guys here first. Alright, let's see how more challenging this is now that I hit a level cap.
これで終わりよ。
ターゲット確認。
Ow! Why did you run into it?
敵が来るよ。タイタン。
Boing, boing. Okay, that was a little too easy. Okay, there wasn't like a lower level setting that I set that to, was there? Because that seemed a little too easy. Hey, for what it is, I mean, at the current level that that my characters are, I mean, so far, not having like complete OP of my characters is, I mean, it's working out just fine in my opinion. I mean, I still haven't even leveled up the echoes that you can equip them with. I mean, they're all still at level 1.
光よ。前。
ターゲット確認。
Oh, that just makes that just makes it way too easy. I mean, that was just way too easy. Okay, let's do one more, and it's well, I know I'm probably gonna need at least 2 more to level them all up.
痛みよ、我が身をまとえ。死ね。壊れる。
僕がいる。心配しないで。
Oh. Eesh. That's even easier than when I did before the whole level break cap thing. Okay, let's do one more and we'll see if we can't get our cat boy up to level 40 here.
これで終わりよ。
Oh.
行こう。
ターゲット確認。
来るよ。タイタン。転んじゃう。
Ah. Ouch. Don't shoot me. Okay. Let's see if we don't have enough. You know, one of the funny things that I saw in this game is that they've already implemented kind of like I guess what did they call them? Did they call them affection meters? Basically, like you earn a certain amount of intimacy points. You earn a certain amount of intimacy points when you use your characters in instances like that, which I thought was kind of like okay, because you know, like okay, I get that, you know, the like, you know, for male players, the you know the waifus, yeah, you'd want to build up that intimacy with them, right? But I mean, I don't think there are too many people that want to build up their intimacy with somebody like this. I may be wrong, but you know, okay. Oh, I forgot to do what I needed to do in that. Okay. Alright, we got the 39. So we just need one more run for him. Okay. There's still definitely some noticeable lag. Yeah, there's still definitely some noticeable lag on it, but you know, I mean, I've seen a lot of people be critical of this game because of the latency and the lag and all the other stuff. But I mean, people have short memories as well, because Genshin Impact was just like this at launch, you know, just like this and just as buggy. And I mean, people gave them a pass at you know, after a certain, you know, on a certain level. And there were a lot of people that were critical of Genshin as well, but you know, that they were extremely popular for quite a while until they started doing this, some of the other stuff that they're doing. But yeah, at the time they still you know, more or less gave them kind of a pass on it. So okay, I'm gonna worry about leveling up other guys later. Dark Knight Rises. Defeat the Morning X for the... Oh, wait a minute. Oh, defeat 100 exiles. Okay. Okay. So let's do the other one here, because I have enough to burn. Gets energy cores for his weapons.
壊れろ。
僕がいる。心配しないで。
行くよ。隙だらけね。
これでおしまい。
All right. Yes. Okay. Okay. And we won't worry about trying to farm the rest of that. We'll do that later. And at least for now, let's level up. Oops. Let's upgrade. Okay. And there we go. Okay, so yeah, at least got his weapon up there, so that's good. All right. That's kind of interesting that they both are at 327, despite people saying that he's supposed to be better. Okay, let's see. All right. Okay, so what is this? It's still not enough, I don't think. So close. I just need 36 more. Alright, let's move on to the next quest. Alright. So we'll jump back there. Okay, moving on. We're gonna... Ooh. Yeah. That guy's level 25. I wonder if I could take him. Let's see. Oh yeah, this will be easy. That was too easy. That was way too easy. But I'll take it. I will definitely take it. Even though it was too easy. Uh-oh. Havoc Warrior. Ah. So you can absorb those too. Okay. That's nice to know. Where are we supposed to go? Oh, we have to go up there. Okay. Okay. I thought I saw something that wasn't there. Ah, went a little too high.
木札の残り半分ここに置けるのだろうか
Didn't we already find the left of that? I thought we did. Oh, we're putting the plaque back up. Okay.
見てください水位が下がっています
Ooh. Nothing ever good comes from diving in a...
下にこんな空間があるなんて変ですね水の下にあったというのに乾燥していて水たまり一つありません植物もよく育っていますこれもスカーの仕業でしょうか確かに彼の能力であればそう難しいことではないはずです
But that's why I don't understand, Yang Yang. Why do you know that he's that strong? I mean, how do you have this type of intelligence on him? And this is gonna... Okay, so... I'm likely gonna have to fight an Electro, and of course... My carry is Electro, which is not going to be good. Let me guess, you're going to spawn a big Electro boss that I'm going to have to fight.
あの木綺麗ですが綺麗だからこそ
Yes, Yang Yang. It's beautiful and enchanting, but not nearly as beautiful as you. Oh, I was kidding.
私たちに何か伝えようとしているここには
I have a bad feeling about this. I mean, you got things that are...
これは日記のようですね
Yet more exposition. So the... Okay, so the guy came to the village. He said I can call him my brother. And so the little girl... Let's see, the villagers have surrounded our house. There must be... They must have learned all about it. The murderer. Is that what they call you now? Perhaps the father too? This is the point. What difference does it make? I don't know. What do you think, Yang Yang?
最後まであの女の子は村の人たちの無事を願っていました。
Don't tell me she went down here in order to gain power.
誰かの犠牲によって人が救われることなどありません。
No.
言葉を繰り返す残像もあの女の子の願いを伝えるためにここに残っているのでしょう。
Yeah, that's kind of messed up, you know, that she would have that much regret of not being able to save her
漂白者さん、
save her village.
少し寒くなってきましたね。帰りましょうか。
Well, yeah, we can go.
すみません、漂白者さん。あそこ少し不気味な感じがして風がほとんどなかったのですが、それでもたくさんの時間を超えた感情や思いがあそこには渦巻いていました。期待、憎悪、絶望、そして
That would be very oppressive to be able to be that sensitive towards it.
日記の主は何を思っていたのでしょうか。過去の平穏な暮らし、それとも自分の家族。すみません、考え込んでしまいました。今後こんな惨劇はもう起きないと
That
私には
is
そう断言する自信も勇気もありません。これも私が東博に加入した理由の一つ。
you know, you can't save everybody.
この世界の悲鳴を
I mean, that's kind of how tragedies like that happens. You know?
ありがとうございます、漂白者さん。もう起きてしまったことを引きずったり嘆いたりするのはよくありません。では
You have to be very careful about, you know, having feelings like that because it can lead you into being, you know, chasing after that power. Accumulate Union XP to increase your level and unlock more quests and gameplays. You can quickly obtain through the following activities: daily activities, consume wave plates, complete various quests, open chests. In the guidebook, you can check random quests based on your level. Okay. And okay, so let's do this real quick. That way I can gain enough oh my gosh, you are just as bad as Bennett. But that's okay. Ba 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 ba. Okay. Oops. Okay. Ah, okay. But he's not a bad character. Ah, okay. See, that's the unique thing about this game. I mean, you actually have different built-in combos per character, which is really cool. Okay. How much do I have? Oh yeah, okay. So, all right, let's do our next 10 pool on this. Ah, no streamer luck tonight. That's all right. I got another one of you, which is okay. But no streamer luck. But that's okay. We'll take it as it is. We'll hold off on you for a little bit. But I do got 6 of you. So... now these are permanent weapons. I'm just kind of... I mean, I'm not going to pull on the event weapon banner enough to warrant... it might be better off if I... oops. Let's see, okay, that increases energy when resistance skill is released. Yeah, let's pull on you. Well, actually, no, wait a minute. Oh, wait, this one's only good for the event banner. Okay. This one uses the same pool as you. Okay. Well, let's see if we can't pull... Alright. Come on, baby. Nope. 3 more. Nope. Nope. And nope. Okay. Well, that was a shame. But at least we got... we're building up enough for this, so... that's okay. Claim... and we still have plenty of other stuff going on where we can get more to pull, which is always a good thing. That just makes me so depressed, though. I mean, I got 3 of these, which is, I mean, it's not terrible, but wish one of them would have been a broadsword. But all right. Okay, well, I am going to call it a night here now, because I do have to wake up early tomorrow. But in the meantime, I will definitely be farming up some of the other stuff here along the way. So yeah, and there's like I said, there's a couple of other stuff that I've been wanting to do as well. I still have Ghost of Tsushima that I want to play on PC that I have, and there are a few other games as well that I've been wanting to try at least, and I'm not sure how many of them can be one shot, but I do want to at least vary the content a little bit here instead of just constantly playing the same game over and over and over again, because I don't want to get burned out on any of the games. So, but all right, so thank you guys for stopping in here. Umberto, you're always welcome your presence, my friend. Thank you so much for being here. There has been a couple of people that have come in and lurked as well, so thank you guys for dropping in for today. Yeah, thank you so much. And we'll see how the content comes for the rest of this, or for this week. Hopefully I can get my sciences under control at some point, because I feel miserable, but I'd rather it be warm outside than be cold right now, because I've had enough cold for a while. So anyways, thank you guys so much for being here. It's always fun to be able to chat with people. So have a good morning, afternoon, or evening, whatever the case may be. Until then, guys, this is Marko Yamashita signing off. Peace.